Morning, Jeanette. Oh, ready for a stretch this morning. Hey, Raj. Morning, how are you doing? I'm good, how are you? Hey, happy Friday. Gotta love Friday, it's the best day of the week, isn't it? Oh, ready for this stretch. Who's ready for a good stretch this morning? Morning, Niche. Oh yeah, definitely. So we're going to focus on back and spine. So we're going to be doing back strength and spine release. So it's going to be really nice. A mixture of strength and stretch work, but really with the spine focus today, okay? So everything's going to be really focusing on strengthening the back muscles around the spine and then releasing. Oh yes, Brad. And then releasing your spine up. Hey, handsome. Right. Okay, so I'll do another band condition actually, because I've not done one for a while, so I'll do another one. Okay, so I'm just going to close over, keep the warmth in. You want to stay nice and warm when you're stretching. Always stay nice and warm when you're stretching. So just take your feet. We're just going to start with a little bit of breathing, and then I'm going to put the intervals on, okay? So just place your hands around hip width apart. Yeah, no, she's absolutely fine. She's okay. She'll be with you at 10. She'll be with you at 10. Oh, it is fun. Do you know what? My shoulders are absolutely killing after Miss Miyagi class. It's all, when you put tension through your arms, it's completely different, isn't it? Amazing. Right, let's just do a little bit of breathing to get us started then, guys. So just take a nice deep breath in. Inhale as deeply as you can. Bring your hands to prayer at the top. Then relax your shoulders. And slowly exhale. Try and breathe through your nose. So inhale, rise up, breathe through your nose. Now bring your hands to prayer, hold that breath just for a moment, then relax your shoulders and exhale. Lovely, and again, breathe in. Hold that breath just for a couple of seconds. And then exhale. Lovely. Once more, guys, breathe in. And then I'm going to put the intervals on and we're going to make a start. So relax your shoulders, slowly exhale. Okay, I'm going to get these intervals started and get into this workout. So try to use your breathing, guys. Whole time. So don't forget to breathe. Constantly inhaling, exhaling. Okay, let's go. Breathe in. Now bring your hands to prayer, relax your shoulders, and slowly bring your hands down through the centre. Now we're going to start with a spine roll just to start to warm the spine up. So first of all, drop your head forward. Then you're going to drop your shoulders forward. And you want to really think about curling your spine. So imagine you're stuck to a wall and you're having to pull your spine away from the wall, one section at a time. So really pull, slowly, slowly, push up into your spine as well. Then once you get to your hips, you just want to let your arms hang. And the tighter you can curl down, the more length you're going to get in your spine as well. So the tighter you can curl, the more length you're going to get. Good. Now, in forward bend position, so don't worry if you're still quite tight and your hamstrings are still tight. Just let your arms hang, okay? Now, bring hand to elbow, and then push your chest forward and allow everything to become really heavy. This is going to stretch through your hamstrings a little bit as well, but just trying to lengthen that spine. Now, take a deep breath in And you're going to push into your lower spine first. So lower spine. And then you're going to slowly push through the middle of your back. Slowly. Pushing through the center. Really pushing through the upper. Shoulders, neck, head. And then roll your shoulders back. Now breathe in. Bring your hands to prayer at the top, and we're just going to open the upper back. So let your arms pull away as far as they can. That's it, really open. Allow your back just to open through. Now rise, look up to the sky, and then release your arms. Okay, let's step our next position. So, taking your feet nice and wide here. Okay, so we're going to release the lower back. So forward bend with wide legs, okay? So nice and strong with those legs. Keep your chest lifted to start, and we're going to slowly roll into it today, okay? So really slowly. So let your arms hang. Now slowly drop your shoulders forward, let your head slump, and now slowly curve through that spine. Slowly as you can. Keep breathing as you go. Now, once you get your hands down, I want you to then just let your body completely hang. So this move is a really nice low back release. Once you're down as well, guys, can you take your legs a bit wider? Take your legs a bit wider. Okay, so this is really nice to release the lower back. It's especially nice if you've been on a long drive or you've been sat down for a long time. This move is so nice as a release for your lower back and the tension that builds up there. So just let your back hang nice and heavy. You'll feel a little stretch in your inner thigh as well. That's good. That's good.
3, 2, 1.
Now walking your hands forward. I just want you to breathe and push back into your hips. So let your chest drop. Let your body fall through the middle, allowing those shoulders to stretch, allowing your upper back to stretch. That's it. And breathe through it as well. Breathe through it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now walk it back. Walk it back. Okay, guys. Now I want you to turn your fingertips away towards your body. So you're turning your hand the opposite way around. So your fingertips are facing through the legs. Now I just want you to walk your hands as far as you can through the legs, pulling your chest and just getting a deeper release on the lumbar spine. So continue to pull through the center as strongly as you can.
Halfway there.
And breathe. Hello. Hello, baby. Breathe through, guys. And then walk it up, walk it out. And let your body hang.
3, 2, 1.
Now very slowly, everybody, I just want you to walk your hands and walk your feet in under your hips. Okay, just stay forward bend and just pull your body in and give it a nice squeeze.
Get ready.
Good. Now we're just going to drop the knees down and come onto all fours here.
4, 3,
Okay, now
2,
take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to push your spine up, tucking your tailbone under, rounding your upper back and looking down towards your belly button. As big as you can. And then release it. Good. And again, breathe in. Tuck your tailbone under, look down towards your belly button, round your spine, let your head drop. And release. Ellie B. Hello, baby. And once more, breathe in. And relax. Good, just sit back, letting your lower back sink and release.
Get ready.
Okay guys, lifting up onto all fours. You're gonna tuck your tail, you're gonna tuck your toes and push back to downward dog. So lift your hips, now pushing back into your heels. Okay, so you wanna set a really nice downward dog here by pushing your heels down, pushing your palms down, pushing your head and chest through the center and looking down towards your legs. And really, really accentuating the push back into those hips. You should have a really nice flat back here, allowing your chest to stretch, allowing the whole body, the whole back of your body to really release. Now just walk those feet, because stretching the spine, you're going to have to stretch the hamstrings as well, or you won't get a full release because you need your hips and your hamstrings to be loose to get a full release in that spine. So we're going to incorporate those in, because to release one thing, you've got to release other things as well.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now hold strong. Take a deep breath. Good. And when you're ready, just drop your knees back down. Good. Whew.
Get ready.
Breathe in. Okay, we're going to go into the upper back now. One of my favourite moves. We're going to go into the puppy. So we're going to walk our hands forward. So just breathe in, and you're just going to walk your hands forward. And you're going to let your head drop through the middle while keeping your hips high. Now the main thing here is to let your shoulders drop through the centre as much as you can. And allow your upper back to really open.
Halfway there.
Okay, now we've started on releasing the back, and we've started with a few things that are going to help loosen your back off. We're going to do some strength work, and then we're going to go back to release. Okay, so starting on release, getting everything warm, and now we're going to go into a strength section, and then we'll come back to the release section. Okay, so we're going to do a forearm plank with palms to the floor and body strong. So palms down, elbows in and tuck the toes, drop your hips and hold. Now there's nothing better for you than a plank. It tones so many places, but one place really is back strength. So one place that's so good is your back. Keep those palms down, squeezing those abs. Feel the strength in your back.
Halfway there.
Take deep breaths, guys. down to your stomach. Okay, so laying on your stomach now. Just take your arms out in front, okay? Now, you're going to squeeze your bum to support your lower back. And we're going to lift opposite arm to leg. And you want to get all the way up to your knee off the floor and get as much of your chest off the floor as you can. So allow your spine to stay neutral. So look down. Now we're going to lift. Left arm, right leg, hold. And release. Change sides. Lift up, hold. And release. Again. And release. Lift. And release.
Halfway there.
Lift. And release. Lift. Good. And release. Almost there. Lift. And release. Lift.
3, 2, 1.
Release. Now lift up. Sit back. Okay, we're going to get into a side plank position. So take your elbow down.
Ready.
Now I want you to bend your lower leg for this one. And you're going to push up out of your shoulder. So don't slump into your shoulder like this. Push up and out of it. Now push up onto that knee. Now pull your shoulder back and open. And now you're going to lift that top leg and hold. Breathe. Keep pushing your hip nice and high. Nice deep breaths.
Halfway there.
Now the top arm, you're just going to curl under and then open up. And again, curl under, open up. And again, and open, and curl.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Now slowly release, change sides. So remember, don't sink in to your shoulder. And then lift up out of your shoulder so you're nice and proud. Now bend that lower leg and get ready. So really lifting up. Slumping like this is just going to put pressure on your shoulder, and if you hold yourself up like this, it puts more strength into your back as well. So it's a really nice thing to do. Now we'll lift the hips and we lift the top leg. Now rise the arm, pull your shoulder back, keep your shoulders in alignment. And breathe.
Halfway there.
Now curl under and open. Under and open.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Relax. Now back onto your stomach. Back onto the stomach. Okay, relaxing down. Breathe. Now this time, you're going to place your hands by your side in nice 90-degree angles, okay? And we're going to lift both our arms and our legs. So I want you to squeeze your bum. You're going to lift both your legs and your chest off the floor and then release, okay? Let's go. Breathe in and lift. And release. And again we lift up and release. Get as much of your legs off the floor as you can. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Get your chest up high. And release. And lift. And release. And again we lift up. And release. And breathe. Lift up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Now lift. Sit back. Oh, nice. Morning bear. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Oh, well, good. Have fun catching up and just put little comments on the ones you've done and let us know what you think. Now lift. And we're just going to tuck our toes, lift to a plank. We're going to go back to our release after this. Oh, you too, Bear. Have a lovely weekend. Strong as you can, hold on.
4, 3, 2.
Release. Oh, whew, so good. Okay guys, take a seat. Take a seat. So we're going to go back to some strength work, but we're going to mix strength and stretch together now. So we're going to incorporate the two together. So, coming down onto your back. Whew. Now we're just going to do a nice release. So lift those knees up. Now just slowly taking your knees to one side, let them hover. And then slowly take them to the opposite side, let them hover. So using your back and your core strength. Remember, your back is part of your core. So anything that is not a limb is part of your core. So the only thing you take off is your legs and your arms, and everything else is part of your core. So your glutes, all the way from the bottom of your glutes up to the top of your back, and then all around to the front from your chest downwards. Now hug it in. Okay, we're going to go up and over, one of my favourite moves, into plough position. So legs are going to go over the head. Now listen, if you don't want to go over the head, your option is to come into a forward bend instead, okay? So remember, if you don't want to go over, it's a forward bend. Okay, when you're ready guys, hug your knees in. Oh, me too, you know, actually, Raj, me too. Now slowly guys, lift your bum and roll up onto the upper back. Okay, so use your arms and your elbows for support here, and then roll right to the top of your spine And then try to release on the upper back. So you don't want to have a lot of pressure on the neck and the head. If you have got pressure on the neck and head, please roll off it a little bit. And keep breathing. Now, placing your hands in your back, walk your elbows in, now bending your knees. So your elbows are now supporting your body, and hold here. And once the countdown starts, we're going to extend our legs up, okay? Breathe. Now slowly start to lift your legs up to the sky. Now you want to push your hips forward and try and straighten the legs out as much as possible. Now lower one leg down to the floor and straighten one leg as much as you can. And switch. Both legs up, keep breathing.
4, 3, 2.
Now bend your knees. Lengthen your legs. Now taking your arms up by your side, slowly roll from the top to the bottom of the spine, back into the mat. Oh, and just release. Release it off, let it go. Now, I'm just going to place the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And just enjoy the release for a few more moments. And again, breathe in. Now, placing your hands, you're going to slowly roll them up the thigh and let them drop forward. And just let your lower back release in this position.
Halfway there. 4, 3, 2.
And rise up. Good. Okay. So bringing yourself into a seated position, shoulders back, and just keep that body nice and upright. We're doing such good work today, guys. Well done. Now we're going to give a little squeeze on the spine. So all you do is put one leg over the top of the other. Okay, so pull them in. Now we're going to use this as a little twist and really squeeze. So bring your hands, bring your arm around that leg. Now you're going to roll your back shoulder, lifting your chest and look to the back. Now, as we twist like this, we're giving our organs a little squeeze. We're also squeezing the nerve endings around our spine and helping them release. So this is a really nice release tactic. It squeezes the electric system in our body. It gives us a good squeeze in our organs, which helps with digestion and keeps them working right. So it's a really nice thing to do, especially on a morning. It's a really nice little stretch that we could all do first thing. release. Good. Now hands on the outside of that leg, lengthen. And just open your shoulder and pull back. So again, just give a little twist to finish that off. And release. Now change sides, so bring the leg over the top, hug it in, and we're going to squeeze and twist on the other side. Breathe. Now bring it around, and we're just going to pull our shoulder back and then twist and squeeze.
Halfway there.
Keep breathing. Now take the foot, lengthen, and just let's finish on a little twist. Hey, squid. And release. Now take those legs out. Oh! My hips just went pop, pop, pop. Okay, take those legs out, guys. Toes facing up to the sky. Breathe in and just let your body drop forward. Let your body drop forward. So just get down as far as you can. That could be absolutely anything. You might still be all the way up here, but whatever you can, release down, release down. Because we've done a lot of spine flexibility, you should be able to get relatively low. So try to release as much as you can.
Halfway there.
Take a deep breath, everybody. See if we can get a little bit lower. Release. Good. Okay, so just relax, bring your shoulders back. Now we're just going to walk around and you're going to face one side. Now we're going to try and get as low as we can to our thigh without the knee lifting, okay? So we're going to drop forward onto this leg and we're going to stretch on the lateral of our spine. Try not to let your leg lift too much. If it does, just lift your body back a little bit, okay? That'll help keep that leg down. Breathe in. Exhale, let's go. So make sure your knees down, make sure your seat bone hasn't come too far up. And you should be feeling a nice stretch moving laterally and down through the bottom of your spine. So from the top to the bottom of your spine on a lateral line. Now slowly change sides. Breathe in, drop down. Release. Good. Oh, do you know, yeah, Nisha, it's such a hard thing. It's not just you. So many people struggle with it, honestly. It's something that most people, I'm really tight today anyway because this week I'm really tight. But people do get tight in that section. So work on it, but don't be hard on yourself. Now, take one arm and drop through. Now, this stretch here, Nisha, is actually really good for loosening off the upper back as well. So this is a really nice stretch to help loosen the upper back and release the lower back. So just let it go. Try your best to relax your body weight down onto your shoulder. Now can we take our palm down to the floor? Just getting a little squeeze on the shoulder and on the tricep. And then release it back off. That's it, just completely relax, let your whole body fizzle onto your arm.
3, 2, 1.
And lift through the gap. Back onto all fours and just push up into your spine. Round that spine as much as you can. Deeply inhale, slowly relax. And again, breathe in. Now we're going to go the other side and release. Now turn your hand, guys, place your palms down just for a few moments. And then release your release your arm back to the sky.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And bring it through. Okay guys, take a seat again. Since you guys, we'll try this one again because you guys obviously want to get lower. So what we'll do is we'll just go over a couple of things that are going to help you get lower, okay? With this position, it's not just your back, it's very reliant on your hips and your hamstrings as well. So it's a nice back stretch, but to get low, it's quite reliant on having long hamstrings and flexible hips, okay? So let's give this something a go. So turn your toes up to the sky. Now all I want you to do is breathe in and then push your chest forward. Just your chest, make sure your back is flat, okay? So do that and then stop when you feel you're at your maximum, okay? Now we're going to take another deep breath in and we're going to get even lower. So keep pushing your chest, just your chest. Keep pushing that chest. You're going to feel your inner thighs and your hamstrings start to really stretch. Now, walk your arms out so your arms are long and then push your chest through the middle. Push your chest through the middle. So really keep reaching.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And relax. So to practice that, Nisha and Raj, try doing it with just your chest, okay? So when you do it, you want to think about pushing your chest, keeping your back flat, chest, 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 as far as you can, okay? So that's how you want to get lower, is by practicing pushing chest, but also lengthening your inner thighs and lengthening your hamstrings. And bring your feet together, guys. You can bring your feet to where you feel most comfortable and just relax your shoulders. What I'll do, guys, I'll do a class devoted to that move, okay? So I'll do a class devoted to that position, and what we'll do is we'll use the whole class and finish in that position. So we'll do inner thigh stretch, we'll do hip stretch, we'll do glute stretch, we'll do back stretch, and then we'll finish in this seated position, and it'll show you how all the things culminate together to help you get that stretch and help you get that depth, okay? So we'll give that a go. I'll put it on the timetable for next month, and we'll do it. I'll do a class devoted to getting closer to the floor. So just take a nice deep breath, guys. Bring your hands to prayer at the top. Relax your shoulders. Slowly exhale. And release. Brilliant work, guys. I hope that your back does feel nice. I know mine feels a lot better. I was really tight this morning, so that's nice. Great, I'll do that. I'll put that on next month in our November timetable, and we'll just do a class devoted to that move. This move, again, it's very much about, it's everything. It's not just your back. It's a nice release for your back, but to actually be able to get right down, it really depends on your hamstrings, your inner thighs, and your hips mainly. Okay, so we'll do that. But guys, have a great weekend. Nikki will be with you in about 15 minutes for some trigger point Pilates. Okay, sort you out, realign you, and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I will be back with you on Monday. Have the best weekend, guys. Get lots of chill time in there, family time, whatever you're up to this week, just enjoy. And I will see you next week. Oh, we are building our November timetable as well over the weekend, so that'll be little teasers coming your way as well. Oh, you're very welcome, Jeanette. Brilliant. Well, Raj, if you can get low like this, then that probably means that your back is flexible, but your hamstrings and your inner thighs are tight. So I would say that it's down to your legs more than your hips, so leg stretches will probably do it. Oh, good work, guys. Well done, Tasha. Oh, brilliant. Yes, I'm glad you feel nice and loose and relaxed. Have a good weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Oh, you're very, very welcome. You're very welcome. I know I feel really loose now. Loosey goosey.